This is my little morning walk around ritual with my cup of tea. So today I thought I'd take you for a little walk around with me. As I go, I'll add in links to different parts of the yard. This has all been coming together over the last few years. This is the goldfish pond that I added in last year. Unfortunately, there's only 5 goldfish left due to the cormorant and heron raids. I've added in some pygmy perch from my large pond and a Murray cod. The goldfish will be moved down to the pond in the courtyard. There is a long stream that looks like it's connected to the larger pond, but they're 2 separate systems. In this one, there's a bog filter built inside the stream. I'll add a link to the playlist on how the pond and the stream was built, if you're interested. And I'll also link a video where I talk about the plants that I've used throughout the garden. This is a crushed rock path. My local landscape yard calls it rock dust. Underneath the path I have geotextile to prevent the muddy clay we have here from gobbling the rock dust up. The garden's very young, but as everything grows, it should fill in substantially. I prefer watching things evolve rather than overplanting and then removing stuff. Probably because I'm lazy and I'm a tight ass. I don't want to spend money on plants that I'll just throw out later. The large pond, which I call my dream pond, I built in 2021. Again, I'll have a link to the whole playlist in the description. This large date palm that I'm moving under was the only plant that was original to the property. This stream is connected to the large dream pond. Apologies for the car noise. I'm only a few metres off a decent sized road here. The barrel that you see there's a high flow DIY filter. Again, I'll put a link in the description. You'll notice that I have areas of liner exposed on the edges. I'm never in a hurry to completely cover the edges. In the past, any time that I've had a leak, it's been a low edge. Here's one of the bog filters that helps keep the main pond nice and clear. Over time, the plants will cover those edges, but I'll still be able to easily find them and follow them if I feel that something's happened and the ponds are losing water. You see one of the orchids is in flower. That's pretty cool. This is another bog filter connected to the dream pond. The pond is nice and big and I can hop in there during the summer for a cool off. In the videos that I've linked, you can see the construction of the filters, the streams, the pumps I've used. It's all there on the playlist. This is just a big grove of canna lilies. Looks pretty cool in the summer when they're all in flower. The ducks that come and visit have deposited some pondweed over the winter. Once it warms up a bit, I'll probably try and pull it out. It's a real bugger though, as it breaks off really easy and then it goes and colonises another area of the pond, so you've got to stay on top of it. It's not the best lighting in the morning, but it looks incredibly inviting in the arvo when the sun's shining through the water. That's the intake bay. There's 3 pumps in there, and there's another one in that grey barrel on the left. This is the start of the other stream that feeds that first pond that we looked at. This whole area is only a little over a year old and it's still maturing, but I think it's going to look pretty amazing once the plants grow in. This is the intake bay for this pond. There's 2 pumps in the wheelie bin, one for the bog and one for the stream. The boardwalk's just a composite deck because I knew I'd be too lazy to stain real wood. Here's the courtyard. I only recently added some plants to this patio bowl, so currently I don't have a video on that. I just want to see if the plants alone can clear the water. The little streams and the pond here are all powered by solar. Again, there's a link in the description to all the building. It all spills down into a reservoir and it's recirculated by a cheap $20 sump pump connected to the solar system. You can see the blue filter barrel there, but that will eventually disappear as the plants grow. Over here is another pond and stream. This one's more mature. I built this in 2019. Again, it has a bog filter and I'll leave a link on its construction. There's currently 5 very scared shabunkins in here. The previous goldfish became bird food, unfortunately. I've nearly finished my cuppa, so I'll just quickly move over to the no pump wine barrel and then I better go do some work. I have tried adding in some fishing line up high to try and deter the birds. So far no joy, the heron just walks on in. It might have deterred the cormorant though, fingers crossed, because that's really the one that wipes me out. Here's the little wine barrel pond with no pump. The plants are starting to wake up. It's still very early spring here. There's lots of rice fish in here, but they've hidden. They must think I'm the heron. Anyway, that's my little morning walk around. I'm not sure if you enjoyed it, but I sure do. Thanks for watching. See ya.